Andrew in Kansas, you're on the air.
Hi, Alex.
Welcome.
This is my first time I ever called in. Thank you. I just want to thank you very much for waking up people. I've just now started listening for about, 2 weeks now, and I just have one question about, the New World Order and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, you say, it's not about the money or power, right? I think I
No, it's about the power. It's about the power. The globalists control the issuance of currency and credit. So they use money as a system to take over.
I just can't comprehend that. I don't understand.
Well, they all write books. Brzezinski, Rockefeller, countless books. They openly say they're setting up world government. Look at all the other leaders in history that want world government and want empire and want power. You're saying you can't wrap your mind around that?
No, I just can't understand. I don't know. It's just so far out there. I believe in it. I totally believe in it. But I just
so
can't.
Far out there. Open world government gets announced hundreds and hundreds of times a week on the news, but you're saying it's so far out there.
Oh, no, I don't mean it like that. Why do they want us? Why do they want to control us?
Because if you control people, you have the power, and you can maintain your power. Because there's always other powerful groups that want the power, and so the elite have to have incredible control to maintain their power. I appreciate your call. It's the history of the world. Second hour, news on the government takeover of healthcare, the naked body scanners going into airports nationwide, the latest developments on that front, how it ties into the global tracking and control grid. We're also going to get into the fact that over 12% of children in government custody are sexually abused, according to USA Today. Criminals want power. They want government powers. They can get away with their criminal activities. Infowars.com.
Live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We are continuing with open phones. Coming up in the next segment, I'm going to get into the latest on healthcare, also the economy and the naked body scanners, the latest developments on that front. I hope listeners realize the magnitude of the fact that it's now coming out in the open that Geithner's private Federal Reserve was ordering the fact that money was going for bonuses, not just to buy the toxic assets, from AIG into Goldman Sachs and other private banks, and the fact that this is illegal. Michael in Illinois, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Alex, thanks for having me on. I'm new to this, too, and here's my news. I'm 52 years old, and, I always thought I was a little crazy. I was a little bit hyper as a kid, and they doped me up, and everything I did in my life seemed to be a mess up. Okay, well, the other day when I was listening to you on the radio, I realized you're right about everything, and my whole life's been kind of a sham. I got IQ 148. I was one of the best machinists that ever walked the floor. I made companies I worked for millions of dollars, and every time I get kicked down because I'm just a little guy, Well, in the last week or so since I had my great awakening, I share this with people, and they think I'm just went Looney Tunes.
Michael, I appreciate your call. That's why you want to give someone a film or a book where it's professionally presented. That's the best way to wake somebody up, or send them a video link online. A lot of times coworkers and others don't want to hear there's problems in society. They want to feel like they're in control of everything. It's intimidating to them. They want to watch the football game, drink their beer, and stay stupid. So don't worry about them. Move on to those that want to be awakened. Let's talk to Zeb in Connecticut. Zeb, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Alex?
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Zeb? Where's Zeb? Oh, Zeb's dead. You know what movie that's from?
No.
Pulp Fiction. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I belong to the union, and I'm a construction laborer for the past 15 years. And I get a update from my New England Laborers Update magazine each quarter of the year. And since we were the hardest hit in the recession, when this bank collapse came, we were the hardest hit. Well, in the magazine here, it says training for green jobs, and they're going to start. They started last year. I go up to a labor training school up in Pomfret, Connecticut. When I'm laid off, they take classes, and they have a new class they just started this summer. It's for weatherization of buildings, and it's for the green economy. And one of the jobs here is to be an auditor.
Yes, yes. All the new jobs are either in policing, surveilling, or as an environmentalist auditor. Even though they haven't passed the greenhouse gas tax initiative, they're still rolling it out to go out and force everyone to have business and home audits.
Yeah, the hall I'm out of, we have about 800 members, and about 300 are on the bench. So they're training the members to be auditors to go into people's houses. So I just thought you'd like that information there. That's where we're going to be working, since we don't have any bridge work to do. They're letting the bridges go and everything else.
Exactly. All the major industries are shutting down or scaling back. They're telling us we're a post-industrial nation, and the taxpayer money from the people that still have jobs goes to hire bureaucrats to go harass people. You don't want to be a bureaucrat, but that's the only job you're going to be able to have.
Nope, and I just thought you'd like that little information.
Zeb, interesting info. Thank you so much. Ron, Jim, George, Julio. We're going to talk to Anna, Dan, Anonymous, and many others straight ahead. 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. I'm Alex Jones. Stay with us. Everything must go. Everything must be taxed. The states are going bankrupt. The government's exploding in size federally, internationally, locally. Zero Hedge and the Associated Press are reporting in the financial bill they passed a month ago that your money market funds, your savings accounts, aren't insured by the FDIC. The FDIC, the Federal Depositors Insurance Corporation, is basically out of money. $28 trillion has been given to private offshore banks. Iceland was set up by Goldman Sachs. In fact, we have a member of their parliament joining us tomorrow on the weekday show, and they've just decided not to pay it back. And then lo and behold, suddenly I have the London Guardian here. Suddenly, lo and behold, they find out, the banks actually have the money now to pay themselves off. And so they hope the government won't now pass a law to not pay back any of the debt, because it's private debt. Why are you paying taxes for J.P. Morgan? Why are you paying taxes for their bonuses, for Goldman Sachs, or for Citibank, or for Bank of America, or for Wells Fargo? Why? Because they control the government. Why are you paying for $200 million bonuses to the former Treasury head, Henry Paulson? Why are you doing this? Why are they taxing your health care in this new bill? Why are they saying 5 years in prison or $250,000 fine if you don't buy insurance and pay money out of your check to the feds? Why are they taxing insurance plans that people already own? Why are they then cutting Medicare and Medicaid in the bill? Why did Obama last year propose making veterans pay for their own health care through insurance? Again, you pay more and more taxes and you get less and less back, because now the government's got you dependent. Now they've got a noose around your neck. Now they've got you in handcuffs. Now they can have their way with you. We're continuing with your phone calls on this issue. Coming up, I'll get more into healthcare and the global outrage against the naked body scanners going into the airports that the London Guardian reports violate child porn laws. But if they can force you to submit to putting your family through a naked body scanner and having their body recorded naked, then they can get away with anything. Let's talk to Ron in Texas. Ron, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex. First-time caller here.
Welcome.
I want to talk to you about the images that are being shown for this naked body scan, in particular the blonde-haired woman. Those are stock images. They're not real. That's been an altered Photoshop image. And, I think they're being released on purpose. And that purpose may be to, set you up for, as you're talking about it, they come out and say, well, no, those are fake images. Ron,
I have the Australian government, the British government, the U.S. government. In fact, that's in my stack. I'll dig it out from Friday and cover it for you later, and I appreciate your call. Send me some info on specifically what you're talking about. Send it to showtips@infowars.com. The government says that for these scans to be accurate, and they tune them, that it has to show the genitalia. That is in the news. In fact, guys, print me that Prison Planet article that links to the Australian and British news. Government admits naked body scanners show genitals. They admit it. And there's all sorts of images that companies have put out and renderings. The news always shows it blurred out. It does show the genitals. It does show the breast. And it biometrically scans your body. But I will love to see what you have for us on that. Let's talk to Jim in Florida. Jim, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex. First-time caller. Been listening to you for about a year. Man, every day. And I'm angry.